Hi, I'm Sam from Freedom Here and Now, and I'm going to give you a few ideas today about how you can use EFT or tapping to improve your chances of success with your weight loss and fitness goals. So first of all, EFT is a method that you can use to get rid of negative beliefs or negative memories or any emotional sting that you might have attached to something from your past. So it can be very useful for helping you to move forward in your life. And it revolves around a system of tapping around your acupressure points, which looks very strange, which I'm about to show you in a minute, at exactly the same time as you're concentrating on the problem in mind by repeating affirmations over and over again. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the general tapping technique. This is how it works. Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. Even though I have this problem, I love and accept myself. This problem, 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 this problem. And take a deep breath. Then check in with yourself to see whether the problem has reduced in intensity at all. So, how would you use that to deal specifically with issues relating to fitness? Well, it really depends what your issues are. However, perhaps an issue could be that you've got to get up early to go and do some exercise, but you'd really rather stay in bed. So here's an example of how that would work. Even though I really don't want to go exercising this morning, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I really don't want to get out of bed and go down to the exercise yard this morning, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I really would rather stay in bed than go and exercise out in the cold at 6:30 in the morning, I love and accept myself anyway. I can't be bothered. I don't want to exercise. It's going to be hard. It's 6:30 in the morning. They must think I'm mad. Going out there in the cold, running around, when I could be in bed. I'd rather stay in bed. I don't want to exercise. It will be hard. It will ruin my day. Why can't I stay in bed? I wish I could stay in bed. Maybe I should stay in bed. I can't be bothered to exercise. I'm too lazy. I'm not motivated. I don't want to exercise. I'm going to stay in bed. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Then check out how you're feeling. And now, after you've maybe released the intensity from that a little bit, you get an opportunity to start to put a more positive frame of mind into things. So you might do that, something like this. Even though I'm still not convinced that I want to go out exercising this morning, I choose to let myself be motivated for my fitness goals. Even though I'm still not entirely certain I want to go and exercise out in the cold this morning, I choose to motivate myself to achieve my fitness goals. Even though I'm still feeling a little bit lazy and I'd like to stay snuggled up in bed, I choose to get my socks on and get out the door and go exercising. I don't want to exercise. I feel like staying in bed. I don't want to exercise. I feel like staying in bed. It's too cold out there. Maybe I'll just stay snugly. I don't want to exercise. I choose to stay in bed. I'm feeling lazy today. I'm going to have a duvet day. I choose to be motivated. I choose to achieve my fitness goals. I choose to be motivated. I choose to get out there. I choose to be motivated. I choose to enjoy myself while I'm doing it. I choose to be motivated. I choose to have a good time. I choose to be motivated. I choose to achieve my fitness goals. I'm too lazy. I choose to achieve my fitness goals. I want to stay in bed. I choose to be motivated to get out and go to exercise. I'm too lazy. I choose to be healthy. I'm too lazy. I choose to achieve my targets. I'm too lazy. I choose to show myself I can do it. Take a deep breath. And then maybe after that you might feel elevated, decide to get yourself out of bed and get down to the exercise class at 6:30 in the morning down at the park. Okay, so that's one example of how you could use it to achieve your fitness goals. But another thing that often helps people to, well, it's rather that people find difficult when trying to achieve their fitness goals, is cravings over food. Now, you could have a really good diet, but then you could just be sat there and just start thinking about that big bar of chocolate in the fridge. And as you start thinking about that, the emotional intensity rises up until your craving gets the better of you, and before you know it, you've scoffed it down and you're feeling guilty. So how would you deal with that? Well, you might do something like this. Even though I know there's that big tasty bar of chocolate in the fridge, I love and accept myself, and I choose not to succumb to my cravings. Even though I know that Galaxy bar is sat in the fridge, I love and accept myself, and I choose to eat something healthy instead. Even though I feel like I'm going to eat that big Galaxy bar and I'm going to feel guilty about it afterwards, I choose to let that craving go. That big chocolate bar, that chocolate bar in the fridge, that chocolate bar, I can't resist it. It's calling to me. I know I'm going to eat it, and not just one square, I'm going to eat the whole thing, and there's nothing I can do about it because I'm craving it. That chocolate bar in the fridge, it's got my name on it. I saw it earlier when I was eating that salad, that unsatisfying salad that didn't fill me up, and now I want that chocolate bar. I can't resist it. I'm going to get it. But maybe I can choose to let this craving go. Maybe I can choose to take the healthy route. Maybe I can choose to have a healthy snack instead. Maybe I can choose to do something that's good for my health. Maybe I can choose to do something that's going to make me feel good about myself. Take a deep breath and then see if there's any craving still there. And if there is still a craving there, then perhaps you've got the option to do another round of tapping until the craving is all completely gone. So for example, you might go, even though I still really want that chocolate bar, I love and accept myself, and I choose to do the best thing for my health. Even though I still really want that chocolate bar, I love and accept myself, and I choose to achieve my fitness goals. Even though I really want that chocolate bar, I love and accept myself, and I choose not to sabotage my aims. That chocolate bar, that delicious chocolate bar, I really want it. I really crave that chocolate bar. I really want that chocolate bar. I'm going to get that chocolate bar sitting in the fridge, looking at me with my name on it. That chocolate bar. But I choose not to eat it. I choose to have something healthy instead. I choose to have a stick of carrot. I choose to be healthy. I choose to achieve my weight loss goals. I choose to do the right thing. I choose to feel good about myself. I choose not to feel guilty. I choose not to have that chocolate bar. I choose to let it go. That chocolate bar, I choose not to have it. That delicious chocolate bar, I choose to let it go. That chocolate bar, I choose not to have it. That chocolate bar, I choose to let it go. That chocolate bar, I choose to let it go. And then take a deep breath. And then check in with yourself, and hopefully the intensity will have dropped by then. If not, you can continue tapping in rounds using your own words until you've managed to get away from that craving. And it can be very effective, and it can save you from caving into your desires and then feeling guilty about them afterwards, and perhaps even quitting in your ambitions for fitness and health. Okay, so just one more example of how EFT or tapping can work for your fitness and weight loss goals. A common problem, certainly in our society, is people who eat when they're not actually feeling hungry. So, for example, you might have a bigger plate of food than you actually want to have, and even though you're full and satisfied by the time you've eaten about, say, 2/3 of it, you carry on and finish off your plate anyway. Or perhaps, if you're someone like me, you finish off the plates of food of everyone else around you who hasn't finished them as well. So, as an example of what you could do with that, this is an example of a round of tapping that might help you to overcome that sort of problem. Even though I know I'm going to eat all of the food, even though I'm not hungry, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I really think I'm going to eat more food than I need, and it's going to sabotage my weight loss goals, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I really am going to, I think I'm going to eat all of that food, much more than I need, and I'm going to get fatter, I love and accept myself anyway. All that food I'm going to eat. My mum always said, finish up your plate. My mum always said, there's starving kids in the world. My mum always said, if you don't eat your food, you won't get any pudding. My mum always said, eat up your food or you can't get down from the table. But maybe I know now that that belief doesn't serve me anymore. Maybe I know now that I should just eat the amount I need. Maybe I know now that if I do that, it will sabotage my weight loss goals. Maybe I know now that I should choose not to eat all the food. Maybe I know now that I should choose to not eat all the food that my kids leave afterwards. I choose to let this craving go. I choose to eat a healthy amount of food. I choose to eat the right amount. I choose to control my portions. I choose to let my cravings go. I choose not to eat the whole plate of food. I choose to eat the right amount. I choose not to sabotage my weight loss goals. I choose to let my cravings go. And I choose not to feel bad or guilty about not cleaning my plate. Okay, and again, you check in with yourself, see whether your feelings about that issue and any cravings that you had reduced or hopefully dropped down so that they just weren't there anymore. And then you could test it out by next time you eat. You see how much food you decided to scoff down over and above what you needed. So there's 3 examples of ways that EFT or tapping can help you to achieve some of your fitness goals. If you'd like to find out more about how EFT or tapping works, then visit my website www.freedomhereandnow.com, and feel free to give me a call if you've got specific needs which you might want to talk to a tapping therapist about. So thank you very much, hope you enjoyed it, goodbye.